Okay, so I just turn on the music for me, and then we will develop a fully new trading strategy, because I think I have some calculation mistakes in the old ones. So we will start over. And for now, the strategy is we calculate our entry size here in a helper function, which is basically a third of our available capital we always use to enter a position or increase the size of the position. So we see here, if there is no position open, we open a position with a 2x leverage and the entry size provided from here, so a third of the portfolio. And then if the price fell 10% below our position entry price, we increase the position by the entry size again provided from the helper, so again by a third because here default is 3, by a third of our available capital. And our available capital portfolio is the start capital defined in the strategy here, plus the profit we already realized from our position, minus the margin in the position. So that's of course not available capital, so we reduce it by that. And okay, so I now want a okay, I'm fine with that. Increase position if price is below average entry price. And we could probably add another condition here for the price to be below the last order as well, because let's say the price fell below the average entry price by 10%, then we buy, and if this doesn't move the average entry price far enough down, we would really fast fall below our 10% threshold here again. So we could add another condition here and say price is smaller than last order dot average price, and then here let's here only say 5%. Okay. And let's actually then see how this looks in the chart. So, okay, we don't have any backtests yet saved, so we can go ahead and I don't need to run this in a debug terminal. Okay, already ready?
Yes.
Okay.
After you take.
Okay, yeah, I moved it.
Okay.
Thank you. I just got told I can already move rooms because I have to change rooms today. But let's actually see how this looks. The backtester ran, so we now have our backtest results here. We have 7 orders, and we don't have any take profits yet, right? Right, so let's see how this looks. And we can check that by going here, and for that I have to stop our worker. Otherwise we get rate limit errors. And let's check if we actually, I changed some authorization headers of the API yesterday. Let's see if we are authorized. Yep. Okay, so we can close this, and now we should see here, this is basically our positions average entry price. So we open the position here, then we fell by 10%, I guess, here, and then we would have entered right after. Let's actually, can we, I think, okay, let's remove this condition again, and I wanna save this really quick, and okay, yeah, and now I want to run it again without the second condition. And now we should see both in here. Not? Not? Why not? Okay, yeah, it only gets, only uses one, and the difference is really not much. It only uses one backtesting result, but it should get the orders of both, the positions of both backtests. Can we check that? Or yeah, actually we have 2 lines here, but it doesn't seem like they differ much. Let's actually have a look at this. We have both 2 positions. Okay. And let's compare the average prices. Same. They are the same. Why are these? No, okay, now here they differ at the end. No, actually, the last one is just the closing because the backtester reached its time frame end, but the average prices are all the same, which I don't get. Or then this is maybe okay, but let's keep this. And okay, but this means we can actually reset. And now I want to add a let's say here let initial size, and always in here, if the order was successful, we say initial size creates size in contracts, and then say initial size in contracts equals this dot order helper dot convert USD to contracts. And now this is something I want to actually debug. So let's go here and run backtester. Shit, did I not? But its value is never read. Okay, if initial bigger 10, I don't know. Say this is a fucking number. Okay, so now you're happy. Why don't we? No, okay. So the initial size should be set, yep. And this should equal, okay. This should return 26. No. Okay. Okay. No, okay, we can actually... This is double because here I guess we don't include the leverage, but let's see, okay. What does open order returns the order result, and the order result is the order. Where has this type order result? Promise order result. Promise order result or order? Where does it return the order result? Return undefined. Return order. I guess it's from the live order helper. Right. The live order helper returns the order result, and the order result is no, order object, and this should now be an order as well. So now this returns always a a order. Perfect. So let's say const order, and now we can say if order, we set the initial size in contracts to the order's size, I guess, and okay. mm. And now we say emer um, uh, like even logic. For that we need the highest price. And now we say if thank you. So now I need music again. And for the break even we say, do we actually have that? So break even means we entered the position and then we went into profit once, and if we now fall again, I want to close as max as possible here, just right above the entry price, and use this free gain capital then to buy lower again, because I anticipated if we were higher, fell to our entry price to fall even further. So that's what we are going to do now. Or can we say, okay, for now just say now let's call the scale down once highest on price was and we fell again. So let's say highest price was bigger than the this is bullshit here. Now I guess I understand why this worked. So that didn't work. So let's this of course should be the average entry price. No. This did not. Oh yeah. And now you're complaining about that again. If initial so okay, this should now look a bit different. If we refresh. Is this now better or? Right now the average entry price is 21.33 at the end. And here, oh man, let's set this in comparison. I think it looks quite similar. So that's the peak here, and then no, we are a bit further down now. So this is better. Wait. Or is there actually any difference? Yeah, here, let's compare these two. Okay, but this makes sense, so we should get the same again if we set this to 10% as well. And we should be able to say const buying power in contracts, and that's the entry size USD times we should get the leverage out here, yeah. The leverage. And we can wrap this then, or all buying things in if buying power in contracts has to be bigger than 1. If we can't buy one contract, we won't trigger the open order logic. So this shouldn't have changed anything. We should still see the same entry price moving. Should look the same still. 2 errors now, but I guess because of the color. Yeah, this is, I think we compared this spot here and this is still the same. And we didn't get liquidated. Okay. So let's say here, no. If the highest price is more than and I guess reset highest price if price smaller than the average entry price. Then we want to reset the highest price, and if the highest price is average entry price times and highest price can be highest price, but it still can be undefined, so we want to say here if no highest price not set. So and the price is now okay, so let's do this and format it a bit. And the price is smaller than the average entry price times now here something like 2% or something. And now this should be again in a so const reduce by contract reduce contracts amount is the current position contract size, so that should be contract size minus the initial size in contracts. And then this should scale down. And so if we have a look at this here, we only see one peak because we only have one close order, and the close order is currently at the end of the backtesting time frame. So this should be a straight line, right? And this line represents the realized profits. Since we now integrated a close order, I mean this isn't to take profits, but it should still realize profits in some like really small, but still closes the position. So let's say here if size bigger than 0, So let's actually scale this to the same thing. May, okay. And we see here, this is here, we scaled down because we had a high and then fell again, so we reduced the position size to have more capital to buy low again. The same thing happened here again, we were high and fell down again. In theory, we should have seen this here as well. And maybe here, but definitely not. No, wait. It actually happened here or here. So okay, let's actually say we reset our highest price. Okay, let's do this here. If our price highest price, then should we add reset extreme prices? Or we should be able to just say this additional position info, and then here highest price and lowest price. Let's set the highest price to the current price. And now back tests. Okay, I mean for this view we could remove the last order because this destroys the scale, but I mean the profits don't even look bad. Okay, let's so should be about the same scale now. So here, right here or here, but I guess it's here we scaled down. Yeah, that doesn't fit. So I guess this is here. What is it? 23, 22. Okay, so here we scale down, right? 24th. And here we scale down. Perfect. Hmm. Okay. So do I already want to integrate take profits? I guess I want to integrate take profits, but okay, let's confirm the scaling down again. Oh man, let's look at the chart. So we should have scaled high, move down again on the 24th. 24th, scaled down. We went only down, went up, I don't know how much, but I guess more than 10%, and should have scaled down on the 24th. This is the 22. Okay, I mean 22 works again, I guess, as well, I guess. And then high, up. should have seen some scaling down here. So what's the scale down logic? Highest price has to be over. Okay, but this definitely were more than 10%. So, and we should have reset the entry price definitely somewhere here. Why did we not scale down in here? So, in April. Why did we not scale down in April? I wanna see the time. We're currently in January, so let's continue a bit. February. March. First of April, and I get to the 10th. So, huh. $15 and okay, 15 we should see now the high. So the highest price 25.48. 25. What date we have? The 15. So I guess somewhere here. It's at the high, and the high is bigger than, what's the average entry price? Let's take the average entry price. 20.9405 times 1.1 is 23. So our highest price is above this threshold. So do we get in here? We get in here at the April 22, exactly when we should have scaled down. And why we don't scale down is because we would reduce by more. So our position is 26 contracts, and our initial open was about 26 contracts. So we would scale down further than our initial opening, and that's why we don't scale down. Right. Right. Um, okay, this everything works now as expected. Um, but I guess I want some buying logic if we are above the average entry price, but just fell like more than 20 or 30%. That's when I want to entry as well. So um, so let's be in here and say if the price fell more than, I don't know, 15% from the highest price, I wanna buy. Let's call this buy 2. And let's have a look at how this looks. Back tests. Clear. We don't need the debugger now. So let's see. We now see some average price moving up. So why the fuck? This messed completely? No. Okay. We moved up in the average price here. And let's have a look at the order. So 1, 2, 3. I do not know how much here. These should all buy 2s. And then we should see a emergency after the buy 2s. Or a reduce. So the first order, another buy, another buy, another buy. I buy 2. I buy 2. I buy 2. They're really small sizes. I buy 2. I buy. And there should have been a reduce in between. Now here comes the reduce. But the normal buy triggers is the price is below the average entry price. And before that happens, there should be a reduce. I guess let's say instead of this, say if the contract size is bigger than the initial contract size. Let's actually call this buy low, call this buy high. So this still does not make sense. We have to buy high. And no, we have, okay. First, buy high, reduce. First, buy high. And it's this. The reduce is, I don't see it, oh, here's the time, at 30th January. So we have the reduce here. Okay, and the reduce obviously does not affect the average entry price. So okay. Buy low. Then I reduce again. And the reduce was because so we need to check additionally here for the highest price to be, I don't know, average entry price times 1.5, let's say. And I wanna have a better overview. No, it does format back, okay. But back tests. No, we should not see, hopefully, negative realized profits. So this line should now look different. Doesn't seem like we were in the loss somewhere. So let's move February to the left here and February up to the left here. When did we start? Okay, it's the start right at the left. So bam. Let's scale this up a bit and this as well. So okay, February and then here February and scale down. So that's the end, and I wanna see till the beginning. Okay, so we have the open, a buy high, and the buy high triggers because price fell 5%. No, this should actually be more. call this like 15%. And buy high, buy low, and in between should be a there should be a reduce in between. This does not make sense. What if we okay. So we have a buy high, buy low. Now we have a buy low. Ah, okay, we changed this. So we have a buy low, we have another buy low. Now we reduce because the highest price is more than the average entry price, and we fell down again. So we reduce to get back our buying power if we fall further. Now we have a buy high. And now a buy low. And in between should be highest price and price is bigger than the average entry price times 10%. I guess now it should work. And I'm getting really hungry and have to move to my room, so I think I will end the stream soon. So we have a buy low, we have a buy low, we have a reduce, we have a buy low, we have a buy low, we have a buy low, we have a reduce, we have a buy low, we have a reduce, we have a buy low, buy low, buy low. We have a reduce, we have a buy high, we have a buy high, we have a reduce, we have a buy low, have a buy high, have a buy high, have a buy high, have a buy high, have a buy high. Okay, so this should now look completely different and exactly like we wanted, I guess. Okay, we have buy highs here, so that's good. So actually say 15% here. Price is moving down and we're moving our average entry down. Price is moving up, so we move our average entry up as well. Here we should see some decrease in position size. What's this? What's the difference between those two? Do we have true results? No. So why? Okay, I have to actually not run this in dev mode, because otherwise I'm confused by the two. Okay, that's unused anyway, but there's another error. Load K lines. What? It's still load K lines, but different. Okay. Symbol interval. Ah, this wants a date. Okay. So two charts now, yep. And yeah. So and then and of course we need to include liquidations, and if unrealized P&L percent P&L percent is smaller than 90%, we close the whole position, and this is now a liquidation event. So seems like we never got liquidated, so that's good. And this doesn't load now because can't be of the liquidation, so let's just reload. Yeah. I guess because of the hex code that was not generated properly. Zoom in here as well, and so moving average price down, moving average price down. When is this? 16 February 16. So what time? I guess that's the 16. Should be here. Right. No. Okay, so we went up and then we scale down because we go down again. But didn't went down enough to have another buying opportunity, so we went up. Went down, but this is 14/22, 14 of March 22, yeah, right. We went up and then scaled down again because we went down and had another buy later. I guess then here we scaled down again, right? We scaled down, didn't have another buy, so we are still the initial contract size. That's why we didn't scale anything down here. I guess this was not far enough to have another buy. But then we had to buy here and buy here. And okay. I guess we can even optimize this by using indicators and use price of indicators granularity X for triggers. So scaled up. Here, I guess this was then here or here. We had an emergency close, scaled up. Okay, now here we should want some profit taking. Another buy, scale down, move price down. Okay. Here, how much bucks did we make? And I guess when something like this happens, we can include or integrate leverage increases as well to actually get even more out. This is crazy return. Nice. So I'm happy with that for now. And if we get liquidated, we always should only get liquidated about the initial. That's another check we can add. If contract size at liquidation no, it can actually be more. Can actually be more. Oh. Okay. Then we need to take profits, need to be integrated, and leverage increase, and scale down. Oh. Scale down once price average price, and we fell again, and no. Okay, so scale down if leverage is too high and we fell to this. But again, I think this should then trigger as well. If uppercase doesn't cover it. But I guess it should cover it. If we only increase the leverage above 5% price, highest price. So let's say here if highest price equals average entry price times 20% or something, and leverage not more than, I don't know, 40x. And actually not use the highest price, we use the price. Oh, like that. Let's increase by 2. And buy with gained capital, or wait for next buy signal. This should reduce the margin, right? Yeah, this reduces the margin. So just for fun, I will end the stream after that. Check how this turns out profit-wise. Back tests. This should go crazy at the... This should go crazy here in this time frame, in this bull run. Hmm, 10k profit now. Ooh. Okay, I think we have to... So we have a liquidation there. Then let's say 30%. Oh, actually, I wanna say if the leverage is above 2, then close the whole position. So now we shouldn't get a liquidation. Let's see if we We have 3 positions, so we definitely have a liquidation in here somewhere. Liquidation, yep. So I never wanna get liquidated, so let's throw an error in here. No, actually let's keep it. And say one last time, then I will anti-stream. Backtester. Okay, we have a liquidation again. Oh no, no liquidation. So it seems like we increased the lever here somewhere and then closed down with an increased lever. So this is exactly as I wanted. And here we have to look into why this was that much. And we would of course have to add the at the profits. This is actually what's something I want to do now. Real quick. Realized profits line. Realized profits line. Orders. And this is order. Close order. So, bam, and here we say backtest.orders. Now we should have one line. 13k, now we still have. Ah, okay, because this doesn't run build. Run start, and now we should see one line. Yep, it's even higher. Okay, we have 2 lines for some reason, but yeah, we can move this out of the positions iteration. And now we should even see only one line, so that's fixed then. Run build, so I don't forget next time. And then I will anti-stream here and maybe